There you go. That is bug on no good. Is that something? Huh? Oh. Hey, Zanita, how's it? Hey, Gina from Palm Beach, Florida. How's it? Aloha. Okay. Okay, so we're almost ready. Sorry, I'm still setting up some stuff over here. Oh, Navy vet, right on. Thank you for your service. Hey, Faye, how's it? How's it? Faye, I bet you never guess where I am. There you go. All right. Hey, Wilani, Aussie. How's it? How's it? Faye, you don't know where this is? Hey, Sandy. How's it? And where else is loud like this? Yeah, we're live on Facebook too, but I don't have much good hopes for Facebook because, yeah. Sandy, how's it? Yeah, we say Kualoa right now, right by the sugar mill. Oh, shit.
Sorry. Is it windy for the audience? I have an umbrella if you need.
Nah, it's not. I cannot do Facebook. I don't have three hands. I don't have another stuff.
Yeah, sometimes I just think
Huh?
the wind. Sometimes the internet kind of knocks in and out.
Oh, I don't mind the
in
wind.
that area.
It's just the cars driving by, and this thing went broke. Trying to fix them. Macus, cool Macus, how's it? All right, so we just began, Gina. We're gonna go tell some ghost stories here in Hawaii. We stay at by Chinaman's Hat Kualoa Ranch. There is a old mill, and I'm on YouTube and TikTok right now, but I can't do Facebook because my devices are acting funky. In this sugar mill over here, a long time ago, we went to explore the sugar mill. I think a little bit later, I'm gonna go ahead and put my equipment on across the street to go ahead and see if there's anything that would happen with the equipment and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Uilani says there's the old mill. There's a little boy that's in there. Yep. We came across the little boy years ago. So we went in with Jen. I'll tell the rest of the beginning of the story in a little bit, but basically we got invited to investigate the Kualoa Ranch up there because there was a lot of strange happenings and stuff with one of the gentlemen that lived there. He wasn't supposed to live there, but anyway, yeah, I'll tell that story after. We ended up walking around over here, and it's very off limits. I mean, I respect the law when I can, and this is private property 100%. But before I knew it was private property, we walked around. Yeah, we get the beach. Hold on. I'll show you the beach. I'll show you the beach after. So we walked around over here, and a friend of mine, her name is Jennifer. She's my age. She's a psychic medium. Obake Hunter's roommate. Hawaiian descendant. How's it? How's it? Sorry. Do a backflip. Hey, all right. You missed it. I just did a double backflip, bro. We went in here, and a little boy spirit came up and introduced himself to Jen. He was a little Hawaiian boy from the 1800s, and his spirit's still in here, or anyway, a part of his spirit is still in here, right? What was told to me was that he died here in the mill, in the pit where you burn the sugar cane. He died in the pit because he got really, really sick one day, and he still had to go to work. This boy was maybe 8 years old, and he still had to go to work because his father had died. His father died from the plague or from the illness, smallpox, whatever it was in the 1800s, right? And so the boy had pneumonia or something, and he ended up going to work just to feed his family. This 8-year-old boy had to support his family. He fell into the pit, as I said, where they burned the sugar cane and died. And his spirit still kind of resides here now and again, you know. I can't say that this poor little boy hasn't crossed over. I believe he had, but a part of him still remains, put it that way, right? 808, how's it, Cheryl, aloha, how's it, everybody? So yeah, that's this place right over here. First you read the sign right across the street, right over there, keep out. I don't know if you guys can see him on TikTok. Yeah, keep out. And what I was told is the person that owns Kualoa Ranch lives nearby. And so because of that, we're gonna, you know, and also because it's private property, you gotta respect, yeah. However, if the spirits decide to invite me in, that's a different story. But I'd rather obey the laws and stuff so I can, you know, come back and whatnot. You know what? Really loud. Let me take my socks off. Troy, how's it? Yeah. Sorry, bro. Facebook didn't pan out tonight. The iPad is not a very good streaming device. But you know what? I got a great idea to get out of this car tunnel. Let's see how the water is. We'll stand in the middle of the water telling those stories. There you go. Which one? This one bigger. I wonder if this pipe had something to do with cold. You know what? I'm taking my slippers off. Oh, hey, get back over here. Let's go stand in the middle of the ocean and tell ghost stories. I just hope I don't drop my phone because I don't feel like diving in right now for them. See, the cars are quieter, except I'm about knee deep already, so maybe not. Clear water. Let's get all kind of rubbish inside of them. Look at them. Hey, Cheryl, I did bring my fishing pole. That's for after the live. That's why I say I met up with brother Matt and his son over here. And make sure I don't leave. Maybe this will be better. How's it? Cars are way too loud, so I'm gonna stand in the middle of the ocean and tell ghost stories.
Huh?
Cars are too loud.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
No.
Well, the pipe's going out, so.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
You have to pipe going out.
Sweet. Marie and Company, how's it? This is Hawaii, windward side. Oh, brah. Thank you, Joy. How's it? All right, anyway. Well, I'm more concerned with the TikTok phone because that the thing came off Ooh, look at that limu. Okay, I'm not gonna point around. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, Kualoa Ranch. Yeah, daytime you can see them. Oh, you can see them on Facebook. You can see Chinaman Hat all the way out in the distance over there. Yeah, because it looks like one Chinaman's hat. That's actually a story of, I think it was Hi'iaka Ikapoli Pele. It's one of my favorite stories. I can't remember all the names though, but Madam Pele was on the Big Island and had a dream of this handsome guy on Kauai, Lohi'au. And so she fell in love with Lohi'au and sent her youngest sister to go ahead and retrieve him from Kauai in 1 month's time. He said, if you don't come back in 1 month, I'm gonna kill your friend, kind of thing, and turn her into stone. So this was a story of Hi'iaka Ikapoli Pele just traveling island to island. When she came over to this side of the island, to this place over here, Kualoa, she ran across a giant lizard, or like a dragon, the size of the mountain. This mo'o, she killed, chopped off its tail, and the tip of the tail is what we call Chinaman's hat. So yeah, that's this place over here. In the old Hawaiian days, Kualoa was a city of refuge. Yeah, this was a place where in old Hawaii, you would be able to go to a lot of these pu'uhonuas, the city of refuge. If you broke the law and you get to the city of refuge first, they can't capture you, kill you, punish you. You're safe in the city of refuge. You cannot leave the city of refuge, however, until there's until you guys make an agreement. Like if you break a kapu, instead of being killed, maybe you'll do something else. You know what I mean? You'll serve time or whatever, however they want to do it. But that was over here at Kualoa, the little beach park all the way down over there. To this day, they still have fragments of human bones that come washing up onto the shore. That's from Kaneohe Bay. That's from a lot of underground burials, perhaps. That's from a lot of different things, yeah? So we had gone there one night, all the way in the back of Kualoa Ranch. Not the ranch, all the way in the back of Kualoa Beach, at the Boy Scout place, yeah? And we had gone there, me, Obake, Jen, and Sereno. We were just cruising, and we hung outside telling ghost stories. They closed the doors at 7, yeah? So it was like, okay, we gotta go. We gotta go pretty soon, but we ended up talking to the caretaker, the lady who lived there. And we started just talking story with her, and she liked the ghost stories. So she was like, oh, you guys want to come with me? I'm like, oh, okay, where are you going? She's like, she shows us her keys. She's like, I'm going to this place over here that's off limits. She said, we had a whole bunch of new bones come washing up onto the beach. We're going to go ahead and rebury them in this little secretly located ahu, this little burial mound. So I won't say exactly where it is, but we had gone over there. So we followed her, off-roading, through the bush, all of this kind of stuff. We wouldn't know the trail was there until you following this lady, right? And we stop and we're under this huge tree, and there's this little tiny ahu, this rock mound, which she reinterred all of the bone fragments and all of the human bones into. And as I'm standing there, I feel this immense presence come and greet me. Not really greet me. This thing was 30 feet tall. Roughly 30 to 40 feet tall. And this thing, it stood under the tree. This was the biggest spirit I had ever seen up until this point. It was huge. It was just standing under the tree, watching us. And I asked Jennifer, the psychic, I'm like, do you feel that too? She's like, oh yeah. I noticed the face was a little funny. I couldn't really make out the face, but it looked like a carving, all right? In my head anyway, this is how I'm seeing it. And so she tells me this is a giant tiki that's head comes right under the tree, or almost like he's hunched over almost under this huge tree that's like 30, 40 feet high, right? The head looked like a tiki. And I believe this is what the Hawaiians called Akua. Not Keakua, but Akua. There are people, and then there are something that were never people to begin with. These Akua were there before people were there, right? And so he was watching over the burial, watching over the remains, guarding them perhaps, right? So that was really humbling. He didn't do anything, he just watched us, yeah. I ran into the same kind of presence in several other places, and they were always near Hawaiian burial mounds, right? Elijah, how's it? This is in Kualoa. Sandy Bottom, you still there? Tell us a story about night marchers. Can? Grammar is not my strong suit. Hold on, I'm gonna go through these comments over here. After pau fishing, can make pupu with leftover shrimp. Ooh, that sounds good. Hopefully we catch some food to eat tonight. I'm kind of hungry. It's Friday night. What y'all doing? Look beautiful over there. Boring the desert. Grammar. School field trip went bad when they drowned. How's it? Oh yeah. Come. Hey, don't worry about it. All good, bro. Yeah. School field trip went bad when they drowned making the walk. Oh no, the Chinaman's hat, Troy. So Chinaman's hat you can walk out to in low tide, but when it's high tide, there's sharks, right? So at the end of the wall, it looked like a huge face. Probably, yeah. You see spirits too sometimes. This is on the island of Oahu at Kualoa, right by Chinaman's hat. I won't say Kualoa Beach Park, but technically, yeah. We have heard the drums before, Sandy. So I'll go tell you one of my favorite stories. I've been doing this almost 20 years, and I'll tell you, I've never seen them. When you hear them, you can just kind of leave, yeah. If they're really definite, really clear, we peace out. One of my favorite stories I've heard them two night marchers several times. My mom heard them with me one night. Drums loud and clear. Oh yeah. So like my thought is that like any other spirit or ghost, there are different levels of manifestation, right? And the night marchers, for those of you who don't know, they are the spirits of the old Hawaiian warriors that still march on the trails at night. That they would, and even when they were alive, they would march them at night because they were usually accompanied by the king, right? And a point, oh, brah, that's where I'm going as soon as I get my truck. So when they marched with the king or the ali'i, you couldn't stand above the ali'i, or the penalty was death. You couldn't have his shadow touch you, or the penalty was death. So they'd come out on nights where there's no moon, or the moon was just right, or however like that, so that the chief could still walk around. They would pound the drums to make it real loud to let people know, I'm coming. The king is here. The ali'i is here. Bow to your king, right? And that's why when you hear the drums, you see the night marchers, you bow, you put your head down, that kind of stuff. Because in the old Hawaiian days, you break the kapu by looking at the king, and the penalty was death. And they would just say, he looked at the king, kill him, and you would die. There was no court, there was no trial, there was none of that. You just died. Easy. Pow. That law still applies today for many people who still know it, right? However, with that said, here's one of my favorite stories about night marchers. This is one that was shared when I was on the radio station, KCCN, back in about 2011 or so. A caller called in and said that they were going ghost hunting one night, and he shared the story. This was the morning drive with Davey D, Augie, Lena Girl. Augie's a comedian, yeah. And every time somebody tell a ghost story, he always try to crack people up, you know what I mean? Because that's his job as a comedian. But this local guy, this brother from the west side, was having none of it, right? He was having none of it. He was getting angry because he is sharing an experience, something that he cherishes, and brother Augie making jokes. So yeah. So anyways, the story goes like this, yeah. This brother and a bunch of his friends decided to go ghost hunting. Yeah, where are you gonna go ghost hunting? Pali Lookout, right? Where the last battle of Oahu took place. Right on the battleground, right where the warriors were pushed over the cliff to fall 900 feet to their death below. This is a prime spot where everybody that's interested in this kind of stuff has been to at least a dozen times at night. So he's walking down the old Pali Highway, the old Pali Road. It's a long abandoned highway. It was replaced by a newer one. And he get one Malahini friend, huh? One of their friends brought their other friend from the mainland who's never been to Hawaii before. And they're walking down the old Pali Road, going ghost hunting. One guy get one cooler behind him, you know what I mean, full of Heineken. Because that's the best way to go ghost hunting, huh? And so they walk all the way down. And the area he described sounded to me like that little valley by Likeke Falls that goes up. It goes up into this valley where there are twin waterfalls and all of that stuff. It's a very sacred valley. It's very, very strange how the plants are arranged, to put it that way. And so as they sit down, they crack open their first beer. Behind them, coming down the valley, they hear the sound of drum beats. And the drum beats are getting louder and louder and louder. And all these local brothers just start freaking out because they know what's coming. They hear the pahu drum getting louder and louder and louder. And instantly, they strip down to their bibities. They're lying face down on the ground and they're praying to God that they would survive this. They're praying to God for forgiveness, that they would survive this, all of this stuff. That they were so close, they never had time to run. So you can imagine 4 big local brothers lying on the ground in their bibities, just like praying, crying, just terrified. And then they hear a voice above them. What are you guys doing down there? It's their haole friend. Their friend that's never been to Hawaii, their Malahini friend. He's looking at these guys like, what the heck is going on? I can imagine what he saw. These big local brothers all of a sudden start freaking out because they heard drums in the mountains, you know. He's like, that's probably just a bunch of people. And all these guys are like, no, bro, get down, bro. Take off your clothes, bro. Get down, bro. Don't mess around, bro. Hurry up, bro. And he's like, bro, I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's just a bunch of people pounding on drums coming down the valley. And they're just like, nah, hurry up. And then it was too late. And so they are all on the ground now, their heads facing down, and they're all praying for their friend. And all of a sudden, the guy telling the story says he hears the friend scream. And so he glances up real fast out of reaction, and he sees the friend floating in the air. Almost like somebody grabbed you by your collar of your shirt and picked you up, lifted you off the ground. And his feet were kicking in the air by nothing. And his clothes were stripped off of him, and then he was thrown face down into the concrete where he was knocked out unconscious. Then the drum beats continued by, and the procession that was invisible that night continued by. As soon as the procession was done, all the sounds stopped. They grabbed their friend and they got the heck out of there really, really, really fast. Kind of lucky that, I wonder why this guy survived, yeah? Technically, he never seen the night marchers. He was just in their way with drums. As I said before, perhaps this is the level of manifestation. If you can see them, then they will take you with them. Maybe just hearing is not enough, but seeing and hearing should be enough, right? So that's one of my stories over there. Ever heard the stories of the giants on the Kahuku side of the island? I've heard a bunch of stories about giants. Yeah, there's a lot of giants. They existed before people. Some of them say they were the Akua. Specifically Kahuku, I'm not too sure. I know get story. Hey, no worries, Sandy. I know get some, yeah, just them soles. Them just the soles over there. Yeah, that'll work too. All of a sudden, to show you guys how old I am, Frank DeLima just popped into my head. He did the Sole song, yeah? But yeah, so, you know, I'm going to do some stories for a little while longer, maybe until about 9 o'clock. And then we're going to, you know what, maybe not even. We can just go ahead and get it ready. I brought my camping stuff, so maybe we go make some s'mores for the little boy. See if he likes. What you guys think? And yes, I brought the s'more Pop-Tarts. No worry. 7:20 a.m. Well, good morning, Marie. I've kind of wanted to do a little ho'opupu to show this young boy that he's not by himself. Yeah. Oh, 220-foot skeletons. Yes, I heard about that found on the Big Island. Oh, Janelle, I never even tell you the scary stories yet. I know, last week I was saying I was going to tell stories about Bobby Mackey's tonight, but I don't know. I figure we over here, we could tell stories that are relevant to this place. Oh, it got real quiet. And here come the cars again. Get glass on the ground. I gotta put my slippers back on. I tell them I encountered with Coop.
Good, brother?
Yeah, you good, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, and here's our friend Matt. We haven't seen him for a while.
Oh, guys. No, I've been MIA, sorry.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Fatherly duties, bro.
Yeah. Gotta do them, bro. Hey, Noelani, how's it?
But hey, mahalo to Joe for coming and joining us and letting me be involved in another live. I've been missing out on a lot of hashtags lately.
Oh, bro.
So what happened after the last live?
Last Friday was
three
nuts, bro.
hours and then I guess interruptions or something?
No, my phone. I did it until my phone died, bro.
Is that what it was?
My phone just died. It was going down. I've never driven this phone from 100% to 0. I was trying to charge it, but my charger wasn't working on the.
Like I lost the feed, and I'm like, bro, what's going on?
Yeah, I was still live on the TikTok.
Okay, well, at least it wasn't anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah,
bro, it was fun,
3
dude.
hours,
It was so much fun. There was so many things over there, dude. There was so much stuff going on, and the spirit box, bro, it was nuts. Too bad you weren't there. It wasn't a bad thing, you know what I mean?
No,
but there was that
activity, yeah.
There was the one where I really wanted to go down to the pool, yeah. So I started walking down. I'm like, if you want me to not go down, give me a noise. Boom, tree creaks. I'm like, okay. I take one step forward, the tree creaks again. I take another step forward, the tree creaks again. Immediately, I take 10 steps back and I wait, no more tree creaking. I'm like, frick. Take one more step forward, the tree creaks. I'm like, okay.
Where were you at? Were you on the landing? At the first landing?
Yep, up on the top.
Or no, you were up by where we normally are, by the curb?
Yeah.
Or just in the open?
I got out. I could feel all that activity already. I'm like, I'm not going down there tonight. I'm not setting up down there.
Because I thought at one point you showed like I don't know, like was it cliff or something?
Yeah. That was when had the guy with the flashlight across the river. I thought he was coming at me, walking across the air.
When you showed that, where were you at?
Up on the top.
Bottom?
No, up on the top. I walked across to the edge and I showed down.
Which direction? On the road? Not the road.
So we park, get the concrete barrier. I walked through the clearing on the left over to that little opening to the river.
Oh, so that where you was looking that's leading to the waterfall.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, okay.
Oh, how's it?
You the time. The time now. The time. Huh?
Time,
Look.
8:30. Ako, come over here. Nag-ihip para ka. 8:30 right now. 8:30. Aloha. 8:30 right now.
No right. You what? Did you offer?
Oh, no. I good. I get plenty of watches, bro. Don't worry. No worry.
I can give you some gas if you get
Yeah, I don't have any gas, bro.
Go.
Okay.
Kaya I want to carry it. In the morning, more rest. And it's fucking busy for work.
Oh, yeah.
They do 100 pounds, cause it's fucking.
I know, at least get a little bit quiet now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
They got the 2 keys, guys. They got 2 keys. The fucking car walking. See the whole way that's it. See the guy here, like 2 keys. Like 19 years old. Wait, yeah.
2 kids with Maki over there.
Yeah,
Oh, no. They got hit by one car?
one car. That's 2 hours. You got a guy right there.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll go stand down by the beach again.
Let me see. The other corner, you know the other one over there. You can see it again.
Yeah.
Hole in them, like the car walk right there. You take it.
Oh man. Oklahoma, how's it, Kenneth? Yeah. Maui, how's it? Phoebe, how's it? How's it? We was at How Scary is Morgan's Corner. Hey Shen, we were there. We're usually there, but tonight's a little different. There's a lot of ghosts. If you're scared of ghosts, I guess it could be scary, but I'm not really too scared of ghosts. Woo. So I go do that bump by because I know you guys. A lot of people didn't hear the story yet. Huh? So, I should have brought my chair. Yeah, the old sugar mill over here. I'm not gonna go. Kind of go inside though, but I can stand outside and look at them. Private property, no trespassing. Keep out. It would be more fitting for them to have a sign kapu. Man, I would love to sit in there and see. Put on spirit box. Yeah. Oh, Sandy Bottoms. Ever go Makua Cave at night? Yes, ma'am. And I got stories about that place too. I have a lot of stories. Whoop. I'll put it this way. In October, I spend about an hour, hour and a half every night telling stories every night for the month of October. And I still get choked. We have plenty left. I'll do this for Brother Troy. I don't think you've heard the story over here before, huh? Gone fun at this thing. I'm going to put this thing down so I don't need to touch him again. Like, I also like to make sure that our friend... Where did our friend go? Okay, he's walking over there. There we go. Sorry. It's probably not working. I'm gonna have to fix this up later on. Anyway, so yeah, we went go. You know, and my other phone decided to fall down. Nice. There we go. Sorry, my equipment is just falling apart. I mean, I guess it lasted a while, you know. This tripod has lasted through October and all of that, so maybe it's time I get a new one. So over here, sorry, okay. So one night, I'll turn off the light because I don't like to attract attention. One night we was over at, as I said, yeah, I told you guys, oh, brah, look at that. Sorry, look at the moon rising. Oh, nuts. Wow. Yeah, it's cool. Sorry. Bro, we always get the good ones, huh? Whenever we go beach, we always get the moonrise. Oh, that is cool. Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, I like to read all of these comments on... They're going too fast on TikTok. So, I'll scroll back through. Let me finish the story. So anyways, we're over there. We had gone to the little burial mound where they do the burial, right? Where they reinter the bones and all of that. We ran into the akua in the area, and we came back out, and we just sat down, and we was talking story, and I asked the lady, I'm like, Auntie, they close the gates at 7? Yeah. She's like, boy, I live here. I'll let you guys out whenever you guys like leave. I'm like, oh, okay. So we're hanging out, we're telling stories, we're just cruising, you know, all of that stuff. And then this guy, his name was Apache or something. This brother comes riding bike down the road. And he's just riding bike down the road. And he comes up to us and he's like, why am I here? He just looks at us. And he's like, why am I here tonight? And me and my friends are like, brah, I don't know why you're here tonight. He's like, no, something told me to come here. Why am I here tonight? I'm like, I can't help you there, buddy. You know, he's like, what are you guys doing? I'm like, oh, we're just telling ghost stories. He's like, that's why I'm here. I'm like, really? He said, yeah. he was a cook. Oh, sorry, fireworks in Kaneohe. He was a cook at the or maybe he still is. I don't know. This was a while back. He was a cook at the Kualoa, the little luau place, right? And he said that he sleeps in his car on Kualoa Ranch, and there's this old man that is a tree that wakes him up every night and bothers him. He's like, you guys are the ones that are going to help me get rid of it, or at least help me know that I'm not going crazy. So he invites us to go on the Kualoa Ranch across the street, which is off limits, but now we are invited, yeah? So we go inside, we're walking around, he shows us where he sleeps. And right by where he sleeps, there's a big bush. And in this bush, it looks like an old man. In this bush, it looks like an old man with a beard and a mustache, glaring right over his car, you know, as he sleeps right into his window. Yeah. So we went over there, said a little prayer for him, and then he gave us a little tour. He walked around and he showed us the stage and all of that. And he said, the stage is haunted. There's something here. And he said there was something very big that happened. And I'm like, okay, what happened? He's like, have you ever heard of Kamapua'a? And I'm like, oh, I know Kamapua'a. That's the half man, half pig demigod, huh? He's like, yeah. He's like, so, you know, the windward side of the island is his turf, yeah? That's his place. That's his area. That's where he calls home, yeah? I said, yeah. He's like, and you know that him and Madame Pele split up and agreed to never go to each other's side of the island, yeah? I'm like, yep. He's like, so, one day I was cooking. We had a new guy, a new Hawaiian guy that entertained the tourists. And this guy was one chanter, yeah? He just chants and he olies in Hawaiian. And he's like, so he started off the night with a Pele chant. And I looked at him like, what? He's like, he started the night off summoning Madame Pele, goddess of the volcano. For those of you who don't know, by the way. And I'm like, why the hell would he do that? He's like, bro, exactly. He's like, the guy couldn't even finish the chant. Before it stopped, the wind picked up and was blowing everywhere. The wind came in from the sea. It started ripping things out of the walls. The tables overturned. The lights all went out. He says by the time the wind was done, a couple coconut trees had been pulled out of the ground. And he showed me where they were. And I'm like, brah, for real? He's like, yeah, but try look. And he showed me. He's like, tell me, that doesn't look like anything being ripped out. That looks like something had dug it up. He said it looked like something with long tusks came and dug up the coconut trees. Yeah. Well, I don't think they do the Pele chant there ever again. That's not really appropriate. But yeah, we ended up over here. We were walking around, and we ended up going up into the valley. Well, we did a lot of walking that night. And we ended up here before we knew it was off limits. The sugar mill. This was over 10 years ago, right? So we're walking around inside, and Jennifer tells us that there's a little boy in here. And the little boy, see, Uilani repeated that as well, that there's a little boy. She said the little boy died here. She said he died here because he was sick. And he had to come into work. What was that? I don't know what that was. He was sick and he had to come into work. Because 1800s, in the 1800s, you know what I'm going to do? Hold on. Aloha, little boy. How's it? Aoli pilikia. If you like, come say hi. You can say hi. I don't mean disrespect. But I do want to share your story if that's okay with you. So the 1800s, a lot of the Hawaiians would die from smallpox, fever, all of those things that the Hawaiians had no resistances to. It was really, really, really bad. It was a period of Hawaiian history that was bad. The population supposedly went from about over 1 million Hawaiians to less than 20,000 Hawaiians a century later. So this young boy, this 8-year-old boy, his father passed away from the smallpox or something. And so he had to work and he had to provide food for his family. Even though he had pneumonia, he came into work over here. Even though he had a fever, he came into work over here. And he fell into the little hole where they burned the sugar cane, and that's how he died, because he kind of like passed out and collapsed into that hole where he was burned to, you know. Yeah, this is I want to say maybe 8 years old. That's what was sold to me anyway. I go fishing and diving over there. Anything crazy over here? Not really. There's a lot of ghosts, but there's ghosts everywhere you go. It's a mean pipes on that thing too. You get some ghosts everywhere you go, yeah. That's the lighting moon. A lot of different energies coming through. Yeah, that moon feels good. That is awesome. 94 Glock, you know, that's a good idea. I mean, it's a good thing. Maybe this moon phase was just whack, yeah? And yes, Phoebe, I'm not going in. I'm from Big Island, the shore from Waipio to Waimano, get crazy vibes. Oh, I could just imagine, bro. I love Big Island. Hawaii, Janelle, I don't know many stories. I had a couple experiences in Kauai, but it wasn't really much of like, you know, I went there and they invited me to go ghost hunting. Waimea Theater, yeah? I'd love to go Cocoa Palms if it's still standing, but I mean, that would be so much fun. But I don't think can, yeah? You know, because I filmed this and stuff, I gotta be really careful with what I do. I gotta obey the laws. That's always number one. Yeah. Ooh, hold on. This bugger. Oh yes, Faye. STDs as well. Yep. Some nights and early mornings you can see the little boy standing in front of the wall. Huh. It's private property, but I mean, I'm still a little bit iffy on that. Kualoa has always been such a sacred place. It's a place where there are the bones of the ancestors and all of that. And then in the Mahalo, the great Mahalo was given to Hiram Bingham, a missionary. And then it's been passed down and passed down and passed down. And Hawaiians do not own this land. And this land is used purely for profit now. And that part makes me a little bit, you know what I mean? And I had a friend who got married back here. You know, she's a good friend. What do you call your histories? I like to Google them. They're really interesting. Oh, our histories? You can look up Hawaiian history, Hawaiian legends. You can look up Mo'olelo. Mo'olelo are more of the legends and the stories, huh? Oh, this will be one picture of Matt and his boy right over here fishing. Oh, I wish I wasn't streaming on both cameras, bro. This one mean picture of you and your boy right here.
Did you show them the moonrise?
Yeah, of course. I saw the moon. I'm like, oh, the moon is rising.
Yeah, I was gonna go run across it, and with all the cars was coming, and say shit. And our friends was kind of walking around.
Do you do a cleansing pule before leaving the sites you visit? I don't do a pule, but that's just me. I do a protocol before I enter, before I leave. I've never officially learned how to pule. And if you don't know, I believe I'm a fan of if you don't know what you're doing, no do them. You know, you go do them the right way or you're not going to do them at all kind of thing, yeah? I'm not going to try pule when I don't know if it's appropriate, but I do introduce myself and I do ask for permission and I talk to the spirits and I give them the respect. And so they typically don't follow me home, yeah? Pack tea leaves with you? Nah, I used to pack tea leaves with me all the time. T-I, yeah, not the kind of tea you drink. But, you know, I was taught not to use them as a crutch. I was taught more or less, what are you gonna do? My mom told me that when I used to do the ghost tours. Tea leaf plants every night, salt every night, holy water every night. Then my mom's like, so what you gonna do one night when the tea leaf plants, or when you forget the tea leaf at home, or the salt, or the holy water? She said, you're using it as a crutch. Stop it. And so, the way I see it now is I'm the tea leaf. And tea leaves are not only protection, they're also respect, yeah? So when I do a house blessing, I do bring tea leaves. One symbolizes protection, one symbolizes respect. That's kind of how it works for me. Has anything followed me home? Yes. Not very often, but I've had things try. I know somebody here wanted to hear the Koo story. I'll have to do another live on that. I just finished that Koo story for Spooked Podcasts. So we're going to go ahead and they're going to send me to a recording studio for record them again and refine them and all of that stuff. Sorry, I gotta read the comments on this other side. What do you call your histories? Okay, yeah. Noilani, how's it? I remember a neighbor who lived a few doors down from us when I was young. He had to be rescued by HFD the next morning, hanging from the cliff. He said Menahunis took him up. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that, but no, piss off the Menahunis, bro. The Menahunis, oh no. We gotta give them the kind Holly brownies that Kamehameha schools make, yeah. Man, this is such a strange night. I'm holding my tripod with two hands because my thing broke. That alone is enough to make it a weird night. You know, I'm gonna try set up my table, and then we can start doing some s'mores. Hey, imagination is a powerful tool. I just don't want this phone to fall. Bruh, I'm sorry, TikTok, you guys probably getting dizzy as heck right now. Hold on. Bruh, of course you don't like work like that, huh? I lose money. Yeah, whatever. If I get my table, I can set this thing up on the table. Hey, Marie. You're welcome. Bruh, my zip ties and rubber bands stay at home. I get choked. You know what? Hold on. There you go. Nope. You bummer. I hear one story about imagination. There you go. Click? Did it click? There we go. Now it'll work. This one came up actually, in fact. It's in my mind. I wanted to tell this Wahine this story, yeah? She's trying to learn to control her G and control her psychic abilities and all of that kind of stuff because it's manifesting as things that may not be so good, yeah. So there was a night where this is one of my Doug stories, yeah. My friend Doug from Illinois I had met on the ghost tour invited me to come over and do a crossover with him. And so I said, sure. He said him and his team were gonna this hotel room and they're gonna cross over several million spirits. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, I'd love to meet your team, you know. Yeah, his team were spirits and interdimensionals and that kind of stuff. And I didn't believe him when he said 100, like several tens or dozens of millions of spirits. Well, when I walked into his hotel room, it felt like it. Even though the hotel room just had me and him, it felt like there was no room to stand at all. it was so crowded. And I instantly got this pressure headache. There you go. I immediately got this pressure headache. And I tried, Doug was going to help me. I said, no, I want to try something. And so I tried in my head, imagining a little bubble over my head. And as I imagined the bubble, the pain lessened slightly. And I imagined the bubble getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And the pain lessened the bigger I imagined the bubble getting. And I imagined it so big, all the pain went away. But then it was too big. Hold on. I almost lost my occurrences on that one. Sorry. I felt the wind on my cheeks on that one, man. Anyway, so I imagined my bubble smaller and made of iron just around my head, and my headache stopped. Immediately went away. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I mean, I played with it. I'm like, I imagined it getting bigger, and the bigger it got, the smaller the headache was. The bigger it got, the smaller the headache was. The smaller it got, the bigger the headache was. And I just make it go small and big, small and big, small and big. It was awesome. So yeah, even if you're imagining it, then yeah. Kila a'unu of Kia Ioko. Aloha, Debbie. How's it? Hey, Kay. How's it? Yes, sugar mill. But we're not going to go over there. We can sit across the street from it. And I'd like to try and make the little boy some s'mores. Hold on. So what does it mean when I get headaches when I go to any cemeteries? Well, Jamie, you may be sensitive to the energy. And in that case, you got to learn how to protect yourself from that energy. It may not be malevolent. It may just be there, I compare sometimes stuff. Hey, tell your boy you get s'mores too, huh?
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Cut your light?
Huh? No. It's still live. I'm just trying to get this thing set up.
It's the worst I've seen so far.
What you mean, with cars?
No, with the people.
Oh, the people. Kind of
Flying
puli.
high.
Oh, you get plenty of pulleys over here.
Run! I don't really run into them, but they don't approach or anything.
Yeah. Well, you let me.
Full moon was yesterday, but the full moon's out, the crazies are out too. So, como están? Tienen una pausa de verano.
Yeah, I go grab my kind, my spear.
Oh, no, I get the kind.
Huh?
I get my stuff right there on my heat.
Huh? Okay.
Snacks too, guys. Cheap apple, tangerines, beef jerky, hot dog. Huh? S'mores. Tell her live hello.
Hey, where did that guy go over there?
The trunk.
You would dig out?
The one with the raft.
Yeah, he's put out of the house.
Oh, the one that came out for sale to watch.
No. A big truck was pulled over there. Came out of the yard. Pulled over there, and then either pulled back in or drove away. I didn't notice. So he lived there when you're not being too loud.
You know, they're used to it.
Oh.
They know. They know. They know.
Hold on, TikTok. There you go.
They know what they got when they bought this property. They seen how this thing just went. Change.
I've never been here to investigate this area at all. So, if he wants to talk story, he can talk story, but I'm not gonna try and, you know what I mean? I'm not here looking for him. I don't like him do anything. I like brother relax. Hey, if I go gets too scary, let me know, yeah? Down, yeah? Getting the stuff set up over here. Yes, it's to go a ranch. Hey, no worry, thank you, Jamie. Oh, so many cars, bro. Oh, and I think I brought something to cookie butter. So yeah, we have Pop-Tarts. Huh? Give more over there.
Yeah. I mean,
Huh? Okay, it's just as loud over there as it is over here. Oh, but you can go fishing over there. Yeah. You know what? I set up already.
oh, you think I mean, you use the bed on my truck too, that's why I saw.
Oh yeah.
I'll have you with it. That's all. And hey, put that in the back of the truck.
Okay.
I'm gonna help Uncle Joe move your stuff real quick.
Oh, we go move them.
Yeah. In the back, in the back of that truck.
Let's put some more. Close you. Nope, close you. Ooh, that smells like gasoline. And I get coffee too. I think I get coffee. Careful of the phone. No, this phone. Just grab that one. Yeah.
I don't know. For me, it's safer about a bush.
Yeah.
Rather than being in the middle of the two cars.
Yeah.
One get rear end and I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. And you get one view of the moon over here too. You know, we go face the moon. We have something good to look at. But every time I do one live, the moonrise is perfect there at the beach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Well, last time I joined you on a live at the beach with full moon too. Like, hey. Going back in the shower like this shit.
You know what I mean? I need two of these things.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is such a handy idea, man.
What's that?
This net thing under the table.
Yeah.
Like, that is like
The game
that was
changer.
that was a smart convenience they added to this.
Yep. Huh? Oh yeah. I was originally gonna just lean the phone on top of it, but I don't need to lean the phone on it. We have this, we have that. Okay. What do we have? Marshmallows. Chocolate. Biscoff, cookie butter. know I get the sticks over here somewhere. Let me make one s'more first for the little boy, yeah?
Tell them the story about the sugar.
Yep. How old you? You 10, yeah? The little boy that died over here, yeah, he was 8 or 9, and he had to work because his nobody else in the family could work to feed he had to feed his mom. Even though he was sick, he had pneumonia, he had a fever, he still had to go to work. And he would fall into they have a little hole over there where they burn the sugar cane, yeah? But he unfortunately got sick and fell off and slipped or passed out or something funny like that. And now he gets a s'more. Hold on, you know what? I'll show you guys the setup. Good evening, Carol. I'm Debbie. I'm not sure what you mean, scared of what? And I don't Olelo Hawaii too well, unfortunately. I would come in there, but I want to learn Japanese. Right here.
Dad,
Yes.
in your next arena, you unlock champions.
Let's get the target bag out the way. And this one here. Thought I had a bigger. You know what? I gotta break this in half. Hey, try to turn on the.
What do you need, Joe?
Shucks.
I'm gonna help.
I have to do that. You know, I can do it now. You boil the cooked marshmallow a little bit.
Yeah?
I'm gonna grab my stuff from the spoon.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if we have any kind of communication here.
To be honest, on this stretch of highway,
Yeah.
I wouldn't see why there wouldn't be any kind of communication.
Yeah.
There's many,
Good.
tragic accidents that have happened on this stretch,
Yeah.
all the way up to, you know what I mean, into Punaluu area, going through Haula.
Yeah. Too, no.
I've definitely had my fair share of episodes on this stretch of road. here and there throughout the years of fishing.
Yeah. I gotta turn off this. There you go. Now we got it. Nope. Boom, 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 boom. Are you gonna open?
Welcome to Spiritus.
Too loud, too loud.
That fucking.
Hello?
That jump scared me.
Hi. Anybody here tonight? Soda? Oh, I get it. Very nice, thank you.
Uncle Joe, is that the spirits talking?
It's just an app. It makes random noises, but if it says like, hi Joe, then it might be a spirit talking. How's it? Anybody there tonight? Okay. There's a little boy, there's a young boy here tonight. From across the street.
Rex.
I can't see him at all, man. Young. Okay, if the little boy's here, are you Hawaiian? Yeah. Kekoa.
Said
I'm listening. What's your name, brother? What's your name? Hawaiian. There.
hi.
How old are you? 10. What? How old are you?
One. Is mode.
One of these over here. Sorry, I cannot read any of the comments right now, so I will try to do this. So I'd like to speak to the little boy across the street. Is he still here or no? I don't know what that means. You like them burnt? You like cooked marshmallow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the sticks over here, and the marshmallows over here. Oh, I do have one first, yeah? No. Daisy. Daisy is my dog that lives down here. We had to give her to my friend who lives right down the street. Well, so the one rule I have is that you cannot follow any of us home when we leave, yeah? If there's any spirits here, you understand this? Okay. Oh, well, it looked like we're burning them. Maybe that's not the I'm not hearing anything that makes sense.
You.
Let's try some control questions. Can you tell me what my name is? Okay. How old am I? Do you know how old I am? I don't like this. It said the name of my friend who lives down the road, her daughter. And it's not a very common name.
Jack.
Okay, well, my brother, I got this for you. Big s'more on a s'more Pop-Tart. Okay, this is for the little boy. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to him, yeah? Here, I don't know if you guys saw it. This big s'more, big marshmallow, this one. I'm gonna walk him across the street here back.
No.
Power deactivation.
Okay, there we go.
Also, the white thing running across the road to your mirrors from a truck.
Oh.
I never see you go that way. I say, what the? Who is that?
Well, when you're ready for the s'mores, bro, we'll go do them. Let me know. I'll come right. I'll come back around. Okay, I'm gonna put this back here so I can actually read the comments again. Yeah. I'll put them over there.
Cation.
This one is crunchy. I wanted to get butter.
5.
All right. I wanted to get the other one, Nutella, but brother, that thing was like $8. That one small thing. I don't need that much Nutella. Okay.
1.
Oh, Daisy joined YouTube, and it said Daisy. Jaden, how's it? Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. We're making s'mores over here at Kualoa. All right, let's see. Okay, you're gonna have to. Let me ask a question first. So, yeah, it is a beautiful night. Let's get this big ugly thing out of the way. Oh, how come this thing heavy now? Maybe it'll focus on the moon. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so I'm gonna put this thing back on to random, and I would like to ask one. I'm gonna ask a question, give it 10 seconds, and then turn it off. And then I'm gonna ask another question, and kind of do the same thing like that, right? So I would like to. Sorry, I'm seeing shadows on the live. I'm like, what is that? Hey, if anybody knows how to do this, hey, look at this, bro. I don't know why TikTok looks like it's in sepia.
Look like it's in what?
Sepia.
Oh,
Look, see that? YouTube is good. And then look. Enhanced effects. See, it's nothing here. This is just special effects. I couldn't find a filter.
That's all.
Hey, you know TikTok?
Come here and help us do
Check
TikTok. Yeah.
Check out.
He's always.
Yeah, right on.
This 10-year-old knows way more than me on that.
So you see how this looks like it's all brown? It's not like that. How can I make them out of that? It looks like it has a filter on, but I can't find a filter.
I don't do lives.
Settings. Hear your voice, comment. No, that's not the one. We didn't have one face. No. More. No, that's not the one. See? I don't know.
And you can turn on the flashlight. Or try to turn on the flashlight on the phone.
Here, watch the light though. The light's still. I mean, no, it looks better now, but the moon is still brownish, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Rubbish. Blowing away.
Where?
Right there. Got him.
We'll figure them out later. That's what I said like two weeks ago and last
Got
week
'em.
too. Nope.
You figure them out then.
I don't do live.
Yeah, but you know all that.
All right.
stuff,
I turn this off.
so
Okay, there we go.
how to keep the
All right.
piece of blade.
So,
Warm, cold, old school.
so we will use this now. I would like to ask. I'd like to speak to the boy. Or I'd like to learn about the boy in there. In the. So I guess the best question to ask is the boy still in the sugar mill? Is his spirit still there? It's a daisy again. Wow, it's just. You know what? You get the one. You get the one baboose that like go under speed limit, and then all the cars are all lined up behind him, huh? That's what happens. I don't know about Dolls and Michael Jackson, but yeah. Jamie, you heard. Jamie, you heard. Don't Know and No Way Out. Okay. So we'd like to learn more about the boy. Could you give us something? A name, an age? Nothing. Alright, we're going to give this a couple more times. And then we're going to switch apps, okay? So let's try again. Can you tell me how old the boy who passed away in the sugar mill is? Or was? Alright, well. Okay, so we have this person, Valentina, 2011, who wants to talk to Michael Jackson. So, Michael Jackson, are you here? Hi, yes, hi. Okay. How do you know it's Michael Jackson? Can you he for us? That would be so funny. No? No more Michael Jackson tonight? I get Elvis in my car though. Nice. ISIS, what? Okay. I don't think the little boy wants to talk. I think there's just too much noise. You guys like this noise over here? All these and the spirits are like, we don't hang out here. It's too loud, too noisy. Yeah, no, nada. Good luck. Good luck. Oh, right there, Hawaii. Right there, Hawaii. Hey, so, hey, spirit box. Get fish tonight. Yeah, are we gonna catch any fish tonight? That's not even an answer. The moon went behind the clouds. This is Kaneohe Saida, so always get clouds. What was that? Yeah, I kept saying Daisy. That's funny because right down the road, my daughter got a dog a couple years ago, a little Chihuahua. I don't know if you guys remember, Chihuahua Terrier named Daisy. And we had to get rid of it because my sister, right? She had allergies to dogs. And when you home for chemotherapy and radiation therapy and all that, well, yeah, we don't want her sneezing herself to death. So we gave the dog to my friend who lives right down the road over here. Bra, yeah. There's a lot of bras. Well, the bell is another story there, Hawaiian. Okay, so nobody like talk on this. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll give you my last question. I want you to say my name. My name is Joe. If you can say Joe or Joseph, then I will leave the song because you guys want to communicate. But if not, I don't think anything's really trying to communicate here. Wow, it's 9:30 at night. How come everybody say driving down this street? One more time. Can you say Joe or Joseph? Can you say how's it? No. Say how's it. Say how's it or bra. Does that sound like it? That sounds like a house it. Kind of hard to hear. How? Okay, I'm gonna switch to the app that I forgot all about until last week. The picture app. Bye-bye. Who's calling you? What you calling me? I love, this place is awesome, but you guys see why Judd is awesome too. Oh, right off the bat. What do we got? Something medieval. Okay. These are all the pictures we got last time. Okay. It's good. Let's see, we have this thing we gotta finish. Okay.
Did you get an answer on the fish part?
No.
No?
I heard gibberish. Not just random stuff.
Kind of a feeling I'm getting myself.
Yeah. It's okay, I wanted to leave something for the little boy for a while. What kind of story should I share? One more story. And somehow, Uilani, I think I pinned your comment. I don't know why or how. Oh, that's how. There we go. Okay, we'll go tell one more story. I don't know why. I think I was pushing things all around. I'll go tell a story then about I don't know. Bobby Mackey's, but nah, I kind of want it a little more quiet for that. So I don't need to yell it to everybody. You know? Maybe that could be next time. Huh?
So sorry about
I knew it was gonna be this noisy, bro.
I didn't,
But I still wanted to go because it's different than Judd, yeah?
yeah, part of me that was like, I know it's not ideal, but the same bread, I was like, be a good change of pace, but I try not to come on the weekends, like Friday, Saturday.
Yeah. Bro,
Not this busy, it's already kind of dies down.
oh, you know why?
Because it's a Friday
I think
night.
after 10 it'll die down because you get PCC, yeah? Speaking of, yeah, here come the buses now. But 10 o'clock I thought, yeah? Hey, hiccups, how's it, huh? I thought they power at 10 o'clock, Paula Ninja Culture Center. Okay. Stories. What kind of stories you should tell?
The legend of the and Chinaman's hat.
Oh, wait, this reminded me of Guy's story. I go tell Guy's story. I already told the Mo'o Chinaman's hat. Yeah, I already told that one. Mo'o.
Oh, you did tell him?
Yeah. When I was down over there.
Got you. I figured I just kind of show ideas of the area.
Yeah. So we get one jackalope or one rabbit or something, but this one reminded me of a cat when I first saw it. So I will share that one. Maybe I'm gonna go down there and share them. Just because I feel kind of my back to the road. I feel a little bit antsy. Just I'm okay like that, but not after like half hour. I'm back to the road. Oh, the mean pole, bro. How'd you put your knuckles swim them out?
Nah, I'm a shortcaster.
Shortcaster with that monster. Okay, bring the kayak next time, bro. Take them all the way out. There we go. Now maybe we can hear more. This is Chinaman's hat. See? The Chinaman's hat right there? Yeah. Oh yeah, the tide is going down. As I say that. I'll go throw my slip off. Right over here. I'm gonna go share Guy's story. Kind of a rock to sit on top. Ooh, get more fishermen over there. Oh, that's Matt. I don't like bottles of fishing, man. Some people go fishing for fish. Some people go, and I go fishing for ghosts. So there we go. Okay, so I got one friend, Guy Vilanta. I haven't connected him with him in a while. Let's stick this right over here. Whoa. And the moon not out yet, so you guys not missing nothing. Every time the wave come up, the tripod sink. He said when he was younger, like high school kid days, they used to go drinking, yeah, like nighttime and stuff, and go party and all of that, yeah, downtown. So I think he was about 16 years old when him and his friends wandered into Mo'iliili Cemetery, right outside Waikiki. Yeah? This story came up because I took him over there and I showed him the grave of Miles Fukunaga. Miles Fukunaga was a murderer in 1937. He was 1930 something. He was a Japanese guy that murdered Gil Jameson, who was an 8-year-old boy. Kind of interesting, yeah, or a 7 or 8 or 9. He murdered him in cold blood, and yeah, he's called the Keawe Killer, among other names. Anyway, that's not the story. I told Guy the story about that. And I took him to the grave of Miles Fukunaga, the grave of the murderer. Now, I'll tell you about that after. And Guy was flipping out because he knew that grave. You see, back when he was younger, Guy's in his 60s now, but when he was like a teenager, he went over there with his friends to go drink. And he said they went right up to that grave. Like we pulled into the graveyard and he was telling me the story. He said, I forgot what grave it was. And I drove up and he's like, oh my God, this is a grave. We drove up to this headstone. We sat on it and we were just drinking and partying and stuff like that and just hanging out until like 2 o'clock in the morning. And all of a sudden his Japanese friend decided to do something stupid. The Japanese friend was some kind of mystic or something, so he walked around the headstone, this big red rock, and he walked around the headstone and he started chanting and chanting and chanting something in Japanese. Nobody knew what he was saying, and he walked all the way around the stone chanting, and then sat down and waited for something to happen, and nothing happened. After about half an hour, nothing happened. Nobody knew what the heck he was doing, and he wouldn't say. And they decided, let's just call it a night. I think it's about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning at this point, and they decided to walk home. And so Guy had lived down King Beartania Street, King Street, I think. And so they split. The other boys went right, and he went to the left to walk home about maybe three quarters of a mile to a mile home, by himself. Peace and quiet, no problem. But as he starts walking down the road by himself, he starts to hear the sound of cats mewing and all of that stuff, and he hears one after another, and he turns around and looks, and this mewing is coming from under houses, in between houses, alleys, and these cats are all coming out of the alleys, and they all just start making that noise, and they all start following him. And they're following him, with this mewing noise, and they're just like, not really a cute, but like it sounded like more like that's kind of how I understood it. Oh, it's raining now. And so he walks faster, and he walks faster, and he walks faster, and as he gets to a little store that has a chain link fence and a big hedge on the other side. Oh, it's coming down now. I'm gonna go swing to the tree. And a chain link fence on the other side, and he hears what sounds like this big dog. Yeah, oh, it's coming down now. Now we are in the tree telling ghost stories. You guys could hear him, huh? Sorry, let me finish the story. Then I might have to cut the live because I don't like the cameras get damaged, yeah, or the phones. Oh, look at that. Look at that rain. Oh no, the s'mores. That's okay. We'll go burn them anyway. You know what? I'm going to cut it. I might go live again if the rain stops later. But for now, I'm going to cut it. Throw this in the car. Bye, guys.